The Big Red Machine, the devil's favorite demon. You see, very few characters survive decades, let alone just a couple of months or even years. But guess what? Kane did exactly that. What's good, YouTube? This is Wrestle with Ted. Today we're breaking down the reason why Kane worked over 20 years. Let's get it. Well, when you think about the concept of Kane, the Big Red Machine, like we said, he's more than just a wrestler. The dude is a character, but not just a character, something that is simple, that is clear to explain to your mama and your papa. You see, when you think about the character of Kane, introduced as the dude who got burned down by his brother, the Under of the Takers, back in Lord knows whenever, and this guy came in, that's gotta be Kane, that's gotta be Kane, and he came with something very simple: revenge. Something that everybody resonates with. Dear old brother, why did you leave me burning in the house? Huh? And that's a simple concept that anybody can be able to understand. Kane is simple. He's just a dude who's tormented like every single person watching this video. I know you got traumas, right? Your mama and your papa left you. I'm sorry for that. But just like Kane, he has emotional traumas. And that's why the concept of Kane worked extremely well. And not only that, but this was supported by the visual presentation, because it didn't just come out as, oh, I am Kane, I'm Mystique, but rather he was first introduced back in 97 with a mask. What does a mask signify? Well, a mask signifies that I'm hiding something. There's something that I don't want to expose to the world. There is hidden scars that are beneath the face. The same thing happened with a guy like Kane. He was just simply a dude who was hurt. He was simply a dude who got scarred. And guess what? He hid that behind the mask. And for many years, it was explained that the reason why he hid the mask was because he got burned and his face was all disfigured and blah, 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 all these things. And the dude did very well to keep kayfabe going, no lie. But back in like 2003, it was revealed that, you know, his scars were more emotional rather than they actually were, you know, something physical. It added even a deeper layer to show that initially the hidden figure, the hidden face, was just about the mask, but now it was far more deeper. It was emotional, it was trauma. And this is the reason why it was able to push through a couple of years, a couple of decades, and this the reason why it mattered. But aside from that, you know, Kane was smart because, or maybe even the creative team, obviously, Papa Vince, Papa H, whatever the case may be, they knew very well that Kane had to adapt over the years. Let's break it down. Back in the Attitude Era, you had the Big Red Monster, right? You had the brother of the Undertaker. Then in the Ruthless Aggression Era, you had Kane, but Kane without the what? Without the mask. This was the sadistic Kane, the one who's gonna cut off your little tweeners, Venus, something that rhymes with Innes, something like that, you know, and the dude who was literally there to just terrify everybody, but he did without the mask. Then he further adapted to just becoming, you know, corporate Kane over the years, and through the PG, through Ruthless Aggression, Attitude Era, and even the Reality Era, Kane was some way, somehow relevant. People say he was boring in 2013, 2014, 2015, but the dude just knew how to adapt. You know, unlike some of your guys, when your relationships are not working, you fail to adapt. Sorry for that. But anyway, it is what it is. And as a result, his credibility was protected very early. I mean, when you think about it, you know, not only did he have the representation, but his credibility, you know, his moveset was initially designed so well to fit his character. That was not just genius. That was levels above. As my big fat Paul Heyman guy always says, that was God mode himself. Not only that, but the dude was used sparingly. for the big moments. When you think about it, his matches with The Undertaker, when you think about all the terrifying things that he did to Shane and all the other women during the Ruthless Aggression era, you begin to realize that this guy was just used in a very good way. There's a good friend of mine by the name of Simon something Myler. He always speaks about the law of diminishing returns, and when you think about it, the less something is used, the more valuable it becomes. The same thing happens with this guy. He was used here and there, here and there. The most hardest working wrestler, by the way, but the dude literally was used in a very wise way. Adaptable, what we call a Swiss Army knife. And no, I ain't talking about you, Cesaro, but the dude could be anything you wanted him to be. Tag team guy, I got you. World champion, I got you. Comedy with DB, I got you. Authority figure, I still got you, because I do what's best for business. And above all things, the dude was able to reinvent himself. Second to Chris Jericho, there's no other character that was able to reinvent as many times as this guy. But you see, his reinvention was quite simple. It was genius, because where Chris had to move from Lionheart to Le Champion to whatever other character he had, the dude literally just became the same or different versions of the same person. 97, 03, 08, 2012, 2015. And that's why this guy is just simply timeless. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Did Kane work all throughout these eras? Did Kane work all throughout these decades? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've been Wrestle with Ted.